Assalamualaikum all students, how are you? I hope you are all well now and very good afternoon. Let's start today's physics class, and you all know that today is our fifth class of physics, and in this day I will discuss the very important topic, image formation by concave mirror in different positions of the object. Okay, this is the topic for us in today in this day. Okay, and before starting this topic, we recall the previous topic, and in our previous day we have studied that rules for tracing images formed by concave mirrors. Okay, so our previous topic is rules for tracing images formed by concave mirrors. In this topic we have studied 4 important rules, and let's recall or recap the rules once again. Okay, so in this starting point of this topic, we're going to discuss the 4 rules which I have already discussed in the previous day. Let's we start discuss on these rules again one by one. Okay, the rule 1 says that when a ray falls, this is the picture or demonstrations of the rule 1. Okay, in rule 1 it says that when a ray of light falls on a concave mirror in a direction parallel to the principal axis, the reflected ray will be passed through the principal focus of the concave mirror. Okay, this is the incident ray AM. You can see here, this is the incident ray AM, which is parallel to the principal axis XP, and it falls on the concave mirror. Okay, after reflection, the reflected ray MN, you can see here, reflected ray MN pass through the principal focus. Okay, so this is the rule 1. Okay, this is the rule 1. Let's we go to the rule 2. In rule 2 it says that when a ray falls on a concave mirror passing through the center of curvature of the concave mirror, the reflected ray will be retrace the path. The reflected ray will be retrace the path. If a ray falls on a concave mirror passing through the center of curvature, the reflected ray will be go back along the same path of the incident ray. That means we cannot differentiate here incident ray and reflected ray. The path of the incident ray and reflected ray is same, just their direction will be alternate. Okay, here the incident ray, you can see in this picture here, the incident ray is passing through the center of curvature C, and then falls on the concave mirror at the point N. Okay, so here the incident ray is already written here, the incident ray is ACN and the reflected ray is NCA. So you can see here that incident ray path and the reflected ray path is the same, just their direction is opposite. Here ACN is the incident ray and NCA is the reflected ray. Okay, so this is the second rule. Let's we go to the third rule. Okay, and these all are the topics of previous day. These are all topics previous day. Let's rule 3. Rule 3 says that when a ray falls on a concave mirror after passing through the principal focus of the concave mirror, after reflection, the reflected ray will be parallel to the principal axis. Here in this is the rule 3, and you can see here the picture. The incident ray is AFD. Okay, you can see that the incident ray AFD is passing through the principal focus of the mirror, principal focus F of the mirror. Okay, so this ray falls on the concave mirror at the point D after passing through the principal focus F of the mirror, and then the reflected ray QD, you can see that reflected ray is DQ. Is the parallel to the principal axis. DQ is the parallel to the principal axis XP. So rule 3 as says that when a ray falls on a concave mirror after passing through the principal focus of the mirror, the reflected ray will be parallel to the principal axis. So this is the rule 3. Okay, this is the rule 3. Let's we go to the rule 4. Okay, in rule 4 it is said that when a ray falls on a concave mirror towards the pole of the mirror obliquely, towards the pole of the mirror obliquely, then reflected ray reflected back in the same medium also obliquely. Okay, when the incident ray falls on the poles obliquely, the after reflection reflected ray also reflected back obliquely. Okay, and we can understand this is the oblique incidence of the incident ray, because here xp is the normal to this reflection. As the principal axis xp is the normal to this reflection, so we can say that we can say here incident ray falls on the concave mirror at the pole p obliquely. So after reflection reflected ray also reflected back obliquely. Okay, so this is the rule 4. Okay, based on these 4 rules, we going to discuss our next topic, and our name of this next topic is rules image formation by concave mirror in different positions of the object. Okay, and discussion for this topic, these 4 rules are very important. Okay, so we discuss these 4 rules once again today. Okay, now let's we going to start the discussion of our main topic, that means today's topic, image formation by concave mirror in different positions of the object. Okay,